Is that any better? Is that working? Right, I am looking, I'm seeing if I can fix... It's saying that everything is okay. Stream. No, that still looks laggy to me. That's still very laggy for everyone. Yeah, I thought that as well. Like, I don't know why it's like everything on here is saying that it's running fine. Let me check on YouTube side. That's off. Right, let me try a speed test. So everything here is saying that everything's running fine. Let's see if there's any other tweaks I can make. that any better? No, that still looks all jerky. Right, I'm going to try just stopping and restarting the stream. Right, test 1, 2. Yeah, if only that was that easy, Al. Yeah, like literally everything I've got is saying excellent condition, internet's fine, it's streaming fast. I don't know why it's doing, like I can see it, I can see that it's jerky and really sort of weird moving. So it's good to, it's perfect. Alright, okay. Can't explain it. I don't know why it was weird and why it's now just working, but okay, we'll go with it if it's working. I do get jerky sometimes, Caitlin. So are we all excited for ECST now? Because it's like getting really close. Like I am. I've started printing off stuff. And did everyone see Benji's video? So the notorious gift bags that I will be giving out. He did a reveal of it because I mailed him one and said just like wait, and he happened to get it roughly at the right time. What do you want, eh? What? Oh, fuck faces. I won't move the camera. Let's not mess around with cameras and point it down because yeah, it's not playing ball tonight. In fact, let's just go with... So I haven't fully decided yet what I'm taking. This one for sure. So that's the Pulse 95mm. Probably going to take this. So the Snapshot, this is a 95mm. And anyone who's got me on Facebook, and you might have seen, my Down Under Eddie, Glow in the Dark Eddie, is in Canada. So I should have that in the next couple of days. So I'll probably take that. But I have been practicing, honest, to see if like I can win a title. I was going to go for a title like best British accent, but fuck, like Adam's going to get that. And then I was going to go for furthest travelled. Fuck, Adam's going to get that. Fucking Adam, eh? See, I'm on point now. All that joking around about me sucking the last few months. See? What, are you getting scared of noises? It's the dog, not me. I'm not talking to my feet. So how is everyone? Right, so just make sure, Hawk West Tex, Reggie, sorry for all the mix up at the start, it was just like, things are like, what am I bringing for, I'm not doing the speed shooting, Al, because I just have no chance whatsoever. You speak English, mate. I may do some tubes on a pickle fork or something like that for a laugh, but like, I have no hope in hell of like the speed shooting. But we shall see. I don't know. I'll have to see. So for anyone who didn't see Benji's video, what's happening is, so I'm not going to have enough goodie bags for everyone, because apparently there's like 130 people that are registered. I only have about 98 left, because I mailed one to Benji, of course, and that. So anyone who didn't see it, in the gift bags, 2 of them, so one will contain a golden ticket, one will contain a silver ticket. Rick at Hillbilly Slings has made 2 special ECST 2025 frames. So if you get your goodie bag, open it up, have a look inside, and it will be clear. It's going to be a letter size page. If you get the gold ticket, you come to, even if it's later, you can come to me. I'll be there till Saturday night at least. Come to me and I will always have it. You can collect your special frame. So that's thanks to Rick at Hillbilly Slings. Spray and pray. Yeah, Chad, see, that's what I would be. Like, if I could get like a scrotum pouch that like holds like 20 ball bearings, that's what I would do. Just shoot the lot. And not stand on them like I keep doing. See, missing again. I was thrown off, because that's my excuse tonight. I was thrown off because I should have been outside. But those that missed all the drama, well, there was no fucking drama. What do I think this is? Facebook drama? So basically I've got an outside range now, and I had everything ready, and at 5:58, because it's like I'm on mountain time, I was due to go live at 6, little thunder started, and then it started spitting. I'm like, really? Like 2 minutes? You already, yeah, I've got a Mega Billy, and I've got a 100 milli Billy as well, but these are going to specially engraved purely for ECST 2025. So they're going to be 2 lucky people walking away, and everyone else who gets the goodie bag is lucky, because like, as you see, like, there's plenty in there, and there's going to be 2 more editions. I don't think I'm going to spoil it, so down under catapults I'm going to put badges of his logo in there, and then there's 1 more to come, so there'll be 2 more badges in there from what you saw of Benji's video. Al, I've never seen a rooster frame. I didn't even know Ethan made frames. Because when I joined the community, which was pretty much a year, I'd have to look back, it was pretty much a year ago. Ethan had just got that yellow mountain mosquito disease thing. So like, he was just going sick just as I turned up. So I didn't know anything, like, pretty much of it. I knew little bits, I'd seen his videos. But yeah, so I didn't know he made frames. Yeah, I was actually looking forward to it, being outside. It's still like, it's maybe a bit longer. I think where I'm shooting now is roughly 6 meters. 6 metres. No, 7. About 7 metres. If I get outside, it's about 9. Hey, Patrick! Long time no speak. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me bad luck turning up in the community, because like Leon hurt his elbow at the same time, or sorry, Leon, I can't remember was it elbow or shoulder. Like you had an injury like just as I joined. I think me joining just made people sick, which is not surprising. I do tend to make people sick, so that's why I haven't been live for the last week, because I made my catch barrels and all the things I needed. I finished them on Sunday, and then it's just rained in Calgary every fucking day since. Like today, I think it was Sketchy had messaged me, and I said, oh, well, I was actually thinking of going live today. At 4:30 it was a blue sky. Fucking 2 minutes before I went live, thunder. It's like thunder, lightning. The way you love me is frightening. I'm going to get like a strike for that, aren't I? Copyright strike. That can has such a big hole, I could practically call it my ex. So yeah, my luggage for coming to ECST, pretty much the whole luggage is just the goodie bags, and then I've got to put my frames in there. Hey Josh, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, because I know like in native languages like you don't read it phonetically, it doesn't always read the way it's spelt. But for you, I'll give it a go. So that looks like Heskinakan Estenwet. No, I'm not even going to try that last word, or even though I just did. Estenwet. Yeah, I don't know how you pronounce that. EKV. Wek. Right, yeah, you'll have to teach me that one, Josh. See, just to prove it that I don't just say it, see, I still remember Unagechka. I am going commando to ECST, yes. Hischi. You'd say that Hischi. Hischi. Yeah, write it phonetically, and then I'll give it a go. But see, I do remember I scribble them down. Like I write down what you put, and then I put like how it is phonetically. That's why I remember Unagechka. See, how's that? Is that pronunciation good? Unagechka. See, now I'm missing everything again. I'll have to find like a website of like Cree word of the day or something like that, so I can learn some terms. So his chainagan estonwechka. How's that? His chainagan estonwechka. I will have to go back to this and note that one down. I do it a lot, honestly. I'm not just taking the piss or anything. I do truly enjoy learning these things. It's funny because I've been talking to a friend on Facebook from school, like many years ago, and literally just today I was saying how, even though I'd done like good at school, but I really thrived after school when I could learn the things that I really wanted to learn. And I can remember, I worked for Nortel. Some people sort of might remember that, like a telecommunications company. It's Canadian, but I was in England at the time. And I can remember working there, and they got people in from the local college, and they're like, oh, we're going to do like language evenings, and you can start learning a language. And people were like, oh, French, German, and I want to learn Japanese. And like my boss at the time, like his eyebrows raised as like, holy shit, that's like really more of a difficult one. But yeah, I did learn some Japanese. I can't remember it now because it's been 30 years. I can remember like how are you doing, which is hajimemeshite. I probably remember that one because I remember reading it and seeing shite at the end, but it's shite. Okay, Hawk, so I just said stick it in my arse, but... And I would say that anyway. I don't understand why you're pointing that out. See, Hawk has already said, because he's in the house with me and Adam, Hawk was just saying to me today that he's trying to find a cork to put up his arse, just to make sure. Apparently he only needs a tiny little cork as well. Just don't fart and pop it out, because it'll go... And then I'll know where you are, because I'll hear the pop. Have you missed me? Have you missed me? Oh, the 3D printer plug with a hawk on the back. I'm going slightly to the left all the time. Is everyone like believing this, by the way, that I'm pretending to suck? Is everyone like? I just want to make sure. Is everyone actually believing this? Try and get a cork from my fucking mouth. Shut me up. I'm gonna have to get a little baby's pacifier. That way I won't talk and put everyone off all the time. I'll be like, is it Maggie, the baby in The Simpsons? Someone will be like lining up their shot, trying to concentrate, and all in the background is... Will you be quiet? And I go quiet, and just as about to shoot... Yeah, so I am shooting slightly left, because I aimed slightly right then. That's correct, Caitlin. You understand why the bath now? And the bath is for after, because it gets a little bit messy when you pull it out. Especially if you haven't had a good clear out right before. You pull that plug out and... Ah, she blows. Oh, I don't know if you've seen Hawk, but we have a jacuzzi bath in our house. Hawk to a plug. Yeah, I'm not kidding. We actually have a jacuzzi bathtub there. So, is anyone going to be at the grounds on the Thursday night? because I'm trying to plan ahead. Like, I'm one of these people that likes to plan ahead a bit. So my flight lands at 4:08. By the time I get my bag and car and then drive, which is apparently an hour, it'll be like 6 o'clock. Right, yeah. So Miss Hicks, I might get to see you then, because I'm going to run down to the grounds, because I've got lots of discs for Moan and Laurie, because they're dealing with the practice range. So I said I'd get discs down to them. I've already got the discs. I've put string on 10 of them, so they should be good to go. And I'm taking a stack of spares. And everyone who gets a gift bag, as you see, you do get a disc in there as well. So anyone who hasn't got a disc, you will have one in the bag. But yeah, I think that's it. Noonish-ish. Yeah, so anyone who's there, what I'll do, I'm planning on getting to the house, and that I can't say for definite, because this all depends on flights, arriving on time and all that. But what I'm hoping to do is get something to eat on the way, then when I get to the house, unload the few bits of luggage thing that I need, and then I'm going to head to the thing with my luggage bag, so anyone who's there will be able to get their gift bag then. And I am going to be strict with just the one per person. Just because already not everyone's going to get one, because there's 130 people. And I looked, and last year it was 90 something. So I figured, if I get 100, I'm going to swap frames because this one isn't behaving tonight. If I get 100, that should cover it. And apparently there's about 130 people now registered, so... And as people are talking about pouches, by the way, over the last few days, these are my favourite. So these are the Sniper Sling ones. I love these ones because they're just so soft. Am I streaming on TikTok too? Al, how dare you? No. I despise TikTok. I want that fucking site deleted, and I actually have it blocked. In my house, if anyone was to come to my house and they go on my Wi-Fi, you can't get to TikTok. It is blocked. You'll be there around 11:12. Yeah, I think we can't check into our house until 2. But yeah, for me it all depends on the flight. The only shitty... Oh. I say shitty thing just as someone flushes the toilet. The only shitty thing for me is getting back. I have to be at the airport on Sunday morning at 3 in the morning. So I may as well just not sleep Saturday night. I know, you're thinking, why would you book that flight? Because I don't have a direct flight. It's 2 steps, so I go Calgary to Minneapolis, Minneapolis to Pittsburgh. So it's a 2-step flight. So on the way home, I had the choice of either getting the 3 o'clock in the morning flight, which gets me back in Calgary around 1 in the afternoon, or every other flight was stay in Minneapolis for 7 hours and I get home at 11 o'clock at night. So it was the choice of either getting back early or really, really late. Because trust me, I would like to have slept in a bit and then headed there, but oh well, I guess I'm just not sleeping that night. I'm actually doing really well with this. I'm so looking forward to this Eddie to turn up though. Just in case anyone's not seen, I think if you go on Down Under Catapults, You might see it on there. There's orange and purple, so that one's mine. He put pictures and video up of it a couple of days ago, just before he mailed it. But it's gone really quick, because I think he mailed it on Friday, and it was in customs today, which it's in customs in BC, because Calgary's not a major place in Canada, so... So our customs is in BC, or British Columbia, so it's only the next province over. So usually once it clears customs, it's here within 2 days. So hopefully Wednesday I'll have it. But yeah, I think this week I'm really going to have to like tie it down to which frames I'm bringing. I'm definitely bringing this snapshot. So if anyone's never used a snapshot, and if anyone was wondering, and if anyone had forgotten, yes, I am bringing this. So if anyone actually wants to try this out and shoot it, I will have it. You'd forgotten I had that, hadn't you? Although it does, it does smell a bit. See, now I've done that, who's now got the guts to hold it? Yeah, so snapshot definitely bring in. Almost certainly the pulse. And probably my 100 milli Billy as well. Because I do really well with that. But you never know. Things can change. So things can change in 11 days, 3 hours, 12 minutes, 33 seconds. So why is it 11 days, 3 hours? So what's your countdown to, Al? Is it like to midnight on the Thursday, like the Friday morning? Is that what your countdown is going to? Do I have batteries? I'll have to buy batteries there, because you know, flying with batteries, it's... And if anyone wondering, bands, because I've been playing around with bands, I haven't tried that 100% yet. I know the 100% bands. But I'm going to try those soon. I am 100% in with the Sniper Sling Black .4. To me, it just feels nice. There's a good like gradient of tension. Like the further back you go, the more tension it builds. So when I get to my anchor point, there's still probably an inch I could pull it, but it just feels nice. There are some like latexes out there. I find them, they feel like I'm pulling through porridge, or like if I'm underwater and there's like, it just feels weird. So I've tried quite a few now. BSB is okay, but at the moment I'm a Sniper Sling Black person. But you never know, I might like the 100%, which would suck because you can't get it anymore. So. And just in case for anyone wondering, I did not buy that 100%. It was sent to me by someone who didn't want to use it, and I said send it to me because I'll at least give it a go. So Chad, you picked me up on the way home. Sniper Sling Yellow, yeah. So I agree, Al. There's no but to this. The Sniper Sling Yellow I like. I only had it in 0.5, which in my basement is a bit too powerful. So I haven't tried 0.4. I'd like to try the 0.4, which I can order because I'm not getting hit with loads of tariffs. Go on, right now you're all going, fuck you. Yeah, that was one of the things I checked when people started saying about sniper sling and like the tariff stuff. And I messaged them and they said, no, in Canada you're fine. There's no extras. See, I'm hitting that can. It's just not ripping. Yeah, I think for bands, I'm kind of like I am going to try the Sniper Sling Yellow .4 though, because I've got .5 and it's nice. I like it. It's just a little bit too snappy for me, just for the distance I shoot. Oh, he's nearly got the can cut. Oh, and just in case, so like people out there, if you haven't seen, and I know Vinny done it once, if you want a challenge for the can cut, this was my sort of fun game challengey thing. Vinny done it with Brooke. So what you do is like a reverse of the can cut. So whether you're together or separate, so what you do, one person you shoot until you hit the can. So in every round you must hit the can. What it is you go like that. As soon as you hit the can, the other person shoots. The one who breaks the can loses. So why is that a challenge? Because when it's just like holding on by a thread, you have to hit that can. But if you rip it or cut it in half, then you lose. There's where the challenge bit comes in. And the other one, throwing out there, I can't do it because I'm not good. Remember, I'm not good enough to do it. A Mento into a bottle of Coke. See, anyone who does it, you get a celebratory fountain, just like spurting everywhere. So I'll tell you, for the fun, you interpret that however you like. So you have to take the shot and a Mento has to go in the bottle of Coke. How you do that? Anyone who's like if you like the TV show Taskmaster, think like that. That's the challenge. You need to take a shot and a Mento needs to go into the bottle of Coke. How you do it is up to you. I'm a big Taskmaster fan. They do up here, Chad. Yeah, I've tried Precise. Nice bands. They are nice. I would use them. But for me at the moment, the Sniper Sling Black, it just feels nice to me. Anyone who's done archery, like traditional archery, you'll know when you draw back and as it builds that tension, it's just got that perfect tension for me, like that build up. I'm doing really fucking good with this frame tonight. Oh, that's a good one, Sketchy. So, what about, Sketchy, what if you cut the can and the bottom half drops to the floor? Does the next person then have to shoot the half that's on the floor? OD green. So Reginald, I don't know what OD green is. I've used sniper sling green. I've got some, but OD green, I don't know what that is. If the whole can falls, right? Okay, if the whole can falls, you shoot on the right. Got ya. We'll be able to hopefully have a little fun in the backyard, like when we get to the house, because I've got a couple of old catchboxy things. Well, there's two brand new ones that two of you are having, so. Yeah, the only thing I'm asking for anyone in my house, or anyone really in general, what I want are the tubs of the white clay ammo that you get from Walmart, because you can't get that here. And I know there's a Walmart nearby, but I'm guessing that all clay ammo and everything is going to be sold out right next to the event. So there's no need to apologise for typos, Reggie. It's, yeah, I'm the king of typos. I get lazy. I don't even bother correcting them anymore. Oh, thank you, Leon. So look, you can message me. Let me know. Do you want me to PayPal you or just give you cash when I see you? Let me know. I can do either. But yeah, I really want to try that white clay, but they don't sell it here. I don't know why. Oh, right, okay. Well, thank you very kindly, sir. Yeah, just ping me and let me know if you want a PayPal, I can send that. If you want cash, I can do that when I see you. That's the one thing I've yet to do. I've got to go and get cash at some point. Just for like extras, so I'll have to do that this week. Because I've got next week off work. I'm only in for this week. Then I'm off. Then on Thursday next week I fly to ECST. Sunday I come back, and luckily I've got Monday off. Like the following Monday. Because today in Canada is a stat holiday. And because I had to work just to cover it, so I got to choose a day in lieu. So I figured, oh well, I might as well do the next day. Oh, there we go. Sniper Sling Green is like a combo of Jin, but yeah, Jin Poo isn't bad. I do have some Jin Poo. I've actually got a bag of like bands and stuff like latex that I'm not using, so I've got to pack that. I'm going to bring that and leave that lot on the free table. Well, for you, Leon, as you have, I can't remember how many you said. There was a video, I think you said like 350 or 400 frames. Hey, Zach! I'm not as cool, I can't do it there. I can do it better with the right hand. See, the right hand's more used to moving quickly. Go on, you've missed me, haven't you? Let me go and put another can up. bugger me. Oh, there it is. I thought I'd lost my bin. And if I keep burping all the time, you will have to excuse it. So anyone who, like, you probably know anyway, but I'm doing the losey weight thing, and I'm using Wegovy, which is basically the same as Ozempic. And if you've heard people say about Ozempic burps, oh, it's true. I don't know, they come and go, and all of a sudden you just keep burping. And in the last few days, they like garlic. Every time you burp, it was like lots of garlic. Now, a couple of months ago, I had to start using a CPAP, which is big reason why lose weight, you fat cunt, so you don't die. Like that's one of those reasons. But oh man, I was laying in bed. It was either Saturday or Sunday, and because I've got like the full face mask, because I'd done the whole test, and they said, oh, you stop breathing 26 times every hour, which apparently is bad. So I have the full face mask thing, and I woke myself up because I burped, and all I smelt was like this sulphur, garlic, like, oh. So yeah, it's true what they say, but yeah, that's why I keep burping if you see it all the time. It's fucking Ozempic, but it is working. I do have another channel, so I've called it Slimmer_Slinginerd, and I like do my shot and everything and talk about the previous week. But yeah, so far it is working. Like in 3 weeks I dropped 7.5 pounds, and I've dropped like 2 inches off my belly. So I might reach my goal. That first pop is loud. So my goal, because I turned 50, I'm just going to grab a drink. I turned 50 in November. Yes, I was born the same year as ATO. We had discussed that at some point, I know, and like when Easty was 50, it's like, oh, so am I this year. I'm trying to get to 210 pounds, which in kilos is probably like 90, late 90s somewhere. I'm not going to do the math. I want to get to that by the time I'm 50. I may miss by a bit. I'm not going to put too much pressure on, but that's my goal. So, subliminally, my goal will be by next summer, so summer 2026, a woman will look at me and go, I could bang him. That's the goal. I'm not saying she has to, just want to. I will put a paper bag on my head just to help it. Self-deprecating humour. Don't you love it? I'm quite happy I got Swan. Now, I don't know if you remember, I'm actually getting confident to pull the other one out. I might pull it out soon. So if you was online when I got these, you'll know that I got 2. And because I started fork hitting that one, I didn't want to shoot the other one, which is in here. So I might actually... Oh, look at that. So this was the other one I got. I'll tell you what, in this black light, it looks amazing, but that's toxic green and purple. But I am not going to shoot this. These bands look a bit... Yeah, I'm not quite there yet. You'll bang me now. I'll tell you what, Sketchy, if you're going to bang me now, I'll help you out. I'll put a paper bag on my head as well. So, but you put one on yours, then just in case, if my bag falls off, you still won't see me. I'll do that for you. I'll let you wear a paper bag as well. So Al, I don't know for sure because I don't have any scales. So I'm just finishing week 5, and at the end of week 3, I'd lost 7.5 pounds. So I'll know when either I go to the doctors or I go to somewhere where they've got scale, like some pharmacies and that have them. So I'll have to look up like what places have them. How much do I weigh in stones? Now I would have to do... that, and I was 267. 19 stone for you, Al. And if you wanted to know my ideal weight, is 15 stone. For those of you wondering and just clueless, in England a stone is 14 pounds. Yeah, it is going to be interesting to see. When do they do like the awards? Like when does it like finish? Is it like, I know it's on the Saturday, but like what time do they do the finish? Yes, it is Al, Joker colours. But yeah, because I fork hit this a couple of times, see there? So once I'm more confident, I'll use that one. But yeah, like that's why I got 2, because it's like one to play around with, practice, take out with me and all that. But then I wanted the good one of the toxic green and the purple. So when do they do the when do they do the actual like, awards, giving stuff out? Well, when you're around, Kevin, it's as hard as a stone. You know, it's just that calm voice. It just does it for me. Not that I need to know because I'm going to get anything, because I'm not. But I just wondered what time do they do the whole awards ceremony thing. It's a diamond in an ice storm. So Al, as you're like one of those people like that just like really roots for everyone in the community and that, if you're not going to ECST, email me and let me know, and I'll put a gift bag, like a goodie bag, in the mail to you. If you're going, then I'll give it to you there. But if you're not, email me and I'll put one in the mail. "19 stones not..." No, Al, 19 stones very bad. 19 stones is borderline, you're going to get diabetes tomorrow if you don't start losing weight. So for me, because I'm 6 foot, so for me a good weight is between 200 and 210. Because I've always been sort of broad shouldered and that, if I go below that, I look like I'm fucking like from World War II and starving. "20 stones. Yeah, but you're a big guy like Josh. I'm not getting all big to be polite. Like, no, you are like built, like you've got muscle on you. Because you can't go by weight. Like, I don't know about in the US, but in Canada they don't use BMI anymore because they know it's bullshit. Because like if you use a BMI, the example I always give people, if you think BMI is accurate, go and look at the BMI of Lou Ferrigno, who played the Hulk in the TV series, who's also Mr. Universe about 3 times in a row. If you took his BMI at the height of his career as Mr. Universe, he was morbidly obese and on the verge of death. So BMI doesn't mean shit. So for you, Josh, like you could see, like there's a lot of muscle there. Like you're a strong, big guy. I'm broad-ish. For me, a comfortable weight is like 200 pounds. Which even that, I think even if you do the BMI on that, it's still like overweight. But I can't go below that because I look emaciated when I'm like that. So yeah, don't go too much by weight. I'm just going by that. I know I was at 200, 205 at my healthiest. But because I've aged quite a bit since then, it's like, I'll let myself go 210. Oh shit, I forgot. I'm meant to be sucking, aren't I? I mean, oh no, I can't hit a thing. I'm terrible at slingshots. How does it go again? See, now you're wondering, has he been faking? I'll give you a hint as to if I've been faking or not. I learnt from the best. Every woman I've ever dated has told me that she faked all the time. So I learnt from them. Yeah, you never know what you're going to... See, you're right, Josh, because the wild card, that's why you come to my lives. Because it's like, is he just going to behave and shoot and stuff like that? Or is he going to say something that's going to get him cancelled and possibly deported from Canada? That's the excitement of it. So you never know. Have I been screwing with people over the last few months and pretending to suck? But really, as soon as I turn off the live, I'm like fucking cutting cans in 3 shots? Maybe. As I say, I've learnt from every woman I've dated, and every single one said they faked all the time. I don't know what they mean by that, but if I just mimic their actions, I'm guessing that that is faking. I mean, oh, this is so fluky tonight. How am I doing so many hits all of a sudden? Lou was 6'3". Yeah, I don't know if you can find it out. If you look up his weight, or like maybe they have his BMI out there. At the height of his career, when he was Mr. Universe, his BMI was morbidly obese. We're talking about the strongest person on the planet. So yeah, in Canada, I don't know if they still do it in America, but in Canada they've stopped using BMI. Oh, the only cunts that still use it, of course, are the insurance companies. They're the only cunts still fucking using it. Because of course, they want a reason to not pay out. So I don't know what those are, Hawk. I don't shoot spinners. What are spinners? Like a spinning top? Like where you spin it with your fingers and it goes round like that? Actually, like joking aside, that would actually be a good little challenge, wouldn't it? If you like got those little kid toys, or like I don't know if you can get like the dreidels, like the little Jewish dreidel things that they have. Spin that and then see if you can shoot it, because it'll kind of like do this and move around a little bit. That'll be a fun little little moving target. I am so lucky hitting this can. I don't know what's going on tonight. See, you don't know, do you? Now you're all questioning it. You don't know. Even Zach, if Zach's still here, he was like, yeah, I could be on the podium. But now Zach's watching me and he's like, oh shit, has he been faking? Look, I could do the whole Meg Ryan scene to show you how good at faking I am. That would definitely get me banned. Well, no, I would say it'd get me demonetised, but I don't have any monetisation anyway, so... Can't take away what I don't have. So fuck you, YouTube. See, that's me shooting in real life, missing. That may be true, Al. Or maybe not. You'll all have to wait until ECST to find out if I come there with just like fucking super laser sighting and just take you all out. For dinner, because I love you all. I am not taking you all out for dinner, by the way, just to confirm that. This is already costing me £2,000 to go there. I'm not taking you out for dinner. Well, alright, Kevin, just you. Candles. I'll run you a bubble bath afterwards. He weighed 285 in 1975. So can you do the BMI on that? 6'3" and 2'8" and isn't age? I can't even remember the BMI calculation. I think age comes into it as well. No, you've got to come, Caitlin. Oh, Caitlin, you didn't answer. I was asking, like, in Josh's stream the other day, because you're doing Indian tacos. Are you only doing it for the Omega clan? Because, look, no Omega cap. I'm not part of the clan, so I just don't know if I get Indian cookies. Are there Indian cookies? Indian tacos. I don't know if I qualify to get any. Yep, I am going to oil the beard. It's because I had a shower earlier. Yeah, I know. Fucking had a shower. I did have a shower earlier, but yeah, my beard is getting a bit dry. I've got to make up a new bottle of oil. And yeah, I'll be bringing a bottle of oil with me. Maybe I'll bring a... Does anyone, like, anyone who's got my email address or whatever, like, if you want a bottle of beard oil, if you've got a beard, like, I can make a couple. I just can't guarantee that they'll get there, like, without getting destroyed. Because, yeah, I'm going to be getting on 2 planes. Well, Caitlin, you're saying if you go, how are you going to get your special goodie bag if you don't go? "4 days of silence and being alone." But Caitlin, you're never alone, because all the voices in your head. Her arse is going. Well, hopefully the rest of her as well. She might need her. If she stays at home, she might need her arse. I'm just guessing that. Actually, if you didn't have an arse, because like, what is the arse? Like, is the arse just like buttocks? Because if you never had buttocks, it would be really easy to wipe. So when you think about it, buttocks are a pain in the arse. You see, brain, completely different frequency. So I'm still going now. I'm not saying I'm going, but I'm going to try and go live tomorrow outside because that was the plan tonight. If the weather behaves. Is that what you mean by a spinner, Hulk? Like, because it did do a movement that many people that went to school in decent countries with an education system and know that that was a flip. You Americans and your dodgy education system. Hopefully Trump spends all these tariff money on better teachers, eh? Spinners. Some people don't have cheeks. What, like buttocks? They don't have buttocks. That would be really weird to see. I'm trying to imagine that now. Imagine someone with no buttocks. Like literally, like their back goes down, it's flat, and then they're just like this little hole there. That would look weird. Now you know I'm going to get cancelled. There's going to be some charity group out there for people with no buttocks, and they're now all highly offended. So you're nearly right, Chad. You are kind of right. So the definition of a flip is all to do with the centre of the movement. So if it's off centre, i.e. it would sort of go over itself, it's a flip. And it doesn't matter, even if it's going sideways. So if you have a coin, like a round coin like this, like let's say like this, and you put a string, but it's not through the middle, it's going down, but it's off centre, that would be a flip. Even though it's going around that way, it's still flipping because the apex of where it turns is not through the centre. That's the scientific definition, which is why all you Americans are wrong when you say spinners, because it is not spinning. It doesn't matter the direction, it is flipping because the centre of the spin isn't through the centre of the object. There you go, science lessons. Yep, Al, I am hopefully gonna be like, all depends, like today, literally, it was like 2 minutes. Oh, you was in the chat, wasn't you, Al? Like, on the other one, it was like literally 5:58 and thunder, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, see, Al knows they are flippers because they flip. If you took so you Americans, if you took a disc, a round thing, and you put a string directly through the middle of it and then you shoot it, that is then spinning. But even if that string is down just like a centimetre, that is now flipping because the apex of the spin is not through the centre of the object. That's how you tell the difference. See, I've got to educate you. Your system is failing you down there. You may have all that freedom, but your education system's failing you. There you go. See, I've converted Reggie. You're flipping me off. Well, see, and you're right, Josh, because the apex of the movement isn't through the centre of the finger. So, you literally are flipping me off. I should get a t-shirt or something about flippers and spinners and wear it just to annoy people. It's an erect finger. At my age, it's the only thing that gets erect anymore. Until I lose the weight. Well, I don't know. I may still get erect. Like when I look down, I can't see it. So another couple of months and I'll be able to tell you for sure. Right, Al, I'm going to go with you with the clamps. I've honestly never looked up the true definition of a clamp versus a clip. So I honestly don't know. I will do. That will be my homework. After a blue chew. Do those things actually work? Blue chew? Because I hear them on podcasts. I think like Kill Tony. They're always mentioning it on Kill Tony. Oh, speaking of Kill Tony, this is my message to Tony Hinchcliffe, because anyone who watches Kill Tony will get this, hopefully. I know Hawk will. But I have a message for Tony Hinchcliffe that he should invite me on Kill Tony, and I guarantee I'm going to make him laugh, because I've studied, right? I've watched the comedians of late and the ones that he seems to find hilariously funny. So right, here's the bit I'm going to do. Right, you ready for this? This is my Kill Tony bit. You ready, Tony Hinchcliffe? I smoke weed and I shit myself. Apparently that's fucking comedy these days. Just my little rant. Like, I'm a big stand-up comedy fan, but Kill Tony has gone to shit, literally, because that's all they ever say now. I smoke weed, I take drugs, I shit myself, like that. And he fucking cracks up about he thinks these people are funny. Oh, if you ever do, Hawk, if you ever get on there, just stand at the mic and go, I smoke weed and I shit myself. Yeah, sketchy, see, a lot better, isn't it? So for anyone else who watches Kill Tony and you're just getting to that point of like, fuck me, like this is terrible. And like that guy at the end, I know you know his name, Hawk, the gingerhead fucking twat. Golden Ticket, we've been on the show the most, he's on every single show. This guy comes out, reads jokes practically off of like fucking lolly sticks. It's that pathetic. And he thinks if he shouts it, that makes it funny. The guy's a fucking idiot. Like, he's not even funny. But you think, oh, I'll just scream this joke that I got off a fucking kid's lolly. That'll make them laugh. Hey, Albert. Probably think, what the fuck have I just joined? Yeah, I can't. William Montgomery, that's it. Yeah, oh, I can't stand that cunt. Oh, he's not funny at all. I've literally, like, in the years I've been watching Kill Tony, I've not even broken a smile at anything he's done. Because it literally, if you've never seen it, any episode of Kill Tony, go to the end, like, because it's always, nearly always brought out last. The jokes he says, it sounds like he's just eating a fucking popsicle and he's reading it off the stick. Like, it's shit. He's absolutely terrible. Which makes me think, does Tony Hinchcliffe know comedy? Because if that cunt is like on the most shows ever because he's funny, and I smoke weed and shit myself is funny, like what the fuck, Tony Hinchcliffe, like. But yes, so you're right, sketchy. As I said, yeah, Roast Battle is funny. Anyone who's wanting a break from it, check out Roast Battle League. So much better, so much better. So anyone who's never seen it, so a roast battle is basically two comedians taking the piss out of each other. But it's like they've got 5 jokes that they can do back and forth, and a lot of, like, they're all friends. It's like UFC, they're kind of friends and all that anyway. And they even talk and like say like these things are off limits, but they'll give them like ideas to go with. Oh, some of them are fucking great. Like Tony Hinchcliffe, if you're watching this, they're actually funny. They don't say they shit themselves. Amazing, eh? They actually come up with jokes. It'd be so funny if fucking that cunt got to this video. There'll be like the YouTube algorithm be, oh, Slinginerd mentioned Tony Hinchcliffe several times. Slinginerd thinks Tony Hinchcliffe is a bit of a cunt. Yes, George Carlin was a god for comedy. More recent ones, rest in peace, Patrice O'Neill. That guy was fucking funny, Patrice O'Neill. Like, there's a documentary about him, and even like the top comedians today, like Bill Burr and all that. I think it was Bill Burr who actually penned this. He said like in the green room in like the comedy clubs, they'd be like busting balls, like just like taking the piss out of each other all the time. But they said when Patrice walked in, it was like that feeling of like being a kid and you've been bad that day and daddy's home. They said, oh, you knew you was going to get destroyed. When he started, you were getting destroyed. Oh, watch Patrice O'Neill. Such a shame that he died, but oh, the guy's hilarious. And he's been on podcasts, like radio shows. He doesn't give a fuck. Like, he says what he wants when he wants. Oh, there's 12 concurrent viewers. Oh, and 12 likes. I wonder if those is that cunt Tony Hinchcliffe. If you're watching Tony, you're a cunt. Learn fucking comedy. And I think this video wins for the most time I've used the C-bomb. Going for a record. Is that a prize at ECST? Live streamer who uses the word cunt the most. Like, could I get that at least? But yeah, just going back to it, so the Roast Battle League, they have it on a couple of times a week, usually Sundays. But it's great, and then they have people judge them, and even the judges take the piss out of the comedians. Like, if you like that busting balls kind of comedy, Roast Battle League is funny. And they'll have a few battles during the day, like during the episode. It's usually on like hour and a half, 2 hours. But yeah, it's really, some of them are great. If you're ever looking for comebacks, watch that. Keep a notepad by, because you'll get some good ones. Yeah, I'm a big comedy fan. So Patrice O'Neill, George Carlin. I'm a Bill Burr fan. Bill Burr's latest one that come out a month or 2 ago. That was good. See, going slightly left again. See, you'd forgotten how good I am. And this little bit of faking there is making you think, oh yeah, he did suck, I remember now. Something fell off the can. I don't know if I pierced it and got just a tiny little circle of it, but... Tell you who, because they like the whole thing, women aren't funny, and not true. Being a comedy fan, there's fucking great women out there. The one I did love, it was out. It was either last year or the year before. It was 2024 or 2023. Was Tignataro. Oh, when she done her bit about the fireman carrying her out the house. Oh, I was in stitches. She's so fucking funny. If you like surreal comedy, Tignataro, like her latest one. I don't know what it was on, like Netflix or Amazon, one of those. But if you didn't know, by the way, she's lesbian, so she's not interested in men at all. And like she's talking about how the fireman had to pick her up, and she's like, "Oh, I get it. I totally get it now." Andrew Dice. See, Andrew Dice Clay in the 80s, yeah, but like to me, he's had his day. He was on Joe Rogan like a few months ago, and when I listened to that, it was like there's just something that's not there anymore. He's just lost a spark. Oh, there we go, sketchy. What do I do now? So the whole can fell on the floor. Let's see if I can hit them little bells. Because you lot might start believe that I'm actually good at shooting again, so I've got to like try and convince you that I suck again. See, Andrew Dice Clay, I think he is like... So good, there are plenty of comedians that are hilarious and there's some that suck. And Nikki Glaser is one that fucking sucks. Like, and I'm going somewhere with this, because Andrew Dice Clay, he was funny in his time, but he hasn't changed his act. He's pretty much doing the same thing. Jeff Ross. Same thing, same jokes over and over again. He just tweaks a couple of words. I don't know why people love him. He's fucking terrible. But Nikki Glaser, right? She's fucking terrible. And the reason is, if you go to any Nikki Glaser act, like specials or like when she's on Netflix or whatever it is, basically her whole set is a blowjob joke. That's it. She basically extends a blowjob joke to an hour. She's just got no talent. She's not funny. I'm starting wars with celebrities here. It's exciting, isn't it? Right, let's see if we can get a bell. Not too sure. What I've got to do with these bells, I think, is hang a bit of paper up behind them so I can figure out where I'm missing. That's the only thing about the snapshot, is when my bag goes through x-rays, they're really going to question me about that, aren't they? They're going to go, what the fuck is that? Tom Segura, yeah, I noticed he had a new one out, Tom Segura, like maybe last year. I don't know if I've seen it. Like, I just saw it the other day advertised someone. It's like, have I watched that or not? I can't remember. So do you listen to Your Mama's House, Josh? I haven't listened to that in a long time. I don't have an issue with it. I just like got into other things and I just sort of kind of stopped listening to him because I was just other things. Tom Segura's in a movie. Yeah, see, Hawk, we're going to get on fine, because I'm exactly the same. Tom Segura I like, Bert Kreischer, very overrated. Very overrated. He's not bad. So I'm not going to... Oh, no, because he's not bad, but he's not a good comedian either. He's like, okay. If I really had nothing... Or like, if I was over someone's house and they put Bert Kreischer on, I would watch it, but I wouldn't choose to, because... He comes over as so fake. And I know all comedians are kind of fake in a way, like they're doing their own thing, they're like making stuff, but Bert Kreischer can't pull it off. You can see he's making that shit up, and it just doesn't come across as like sincere. And again, comedians are lying and they're exaggerating scenarios and stuff like that. But he just comes across as like, you know, when you're around someone and you know they're fucking lying, but they're like really trying to push like they're telling the truth. That's what Bert Kreischer's like for me. He's trying too hard to look like a sincere comedian. That. I mean, that was lucky. And his wife, Christina P, she's funny. See, just to destroy that myth, like women like they are. Women can be fucking hilarious. Christina P, good comedian. I would definitely pay to see her live. On OnlyFans. No, she's not doing bad for her age. I would bang her. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, Hawk. Like, I didn't know he'd done a TV series. I don't have Netflix, so I just kind of hear through the grapevine these things. Saw Tom front row centre stage. Was it recorded? John, I know you've mentioned that before, and I always keep forgetting to ask you. Was it like a recorded thing, or? You would have a taste too? I don't know what you mean, Hawk. You'd have a taste of what? Maybe I'll just keep going for 7 hours. Oh, I started that 7-hour extravaganza today because I was working. Just because it's a holiday, so it's fairly quiet. But I have to still be at a computer in case things happen. As Cypress Hill would say, when the shit goes down, you better be ready. Why did that other guy in Cypress Hill, why did he always sound constipated? And now you won't be able to unhear it, but like that song, when the shit goes down, you better be ready. And then the other goes, when the shit goes down. It sounds like he's straining to take a shit. He's really constipated. It's like the band, they're singing the song in another room, and like he's in the toilet sitting down, but he can't miss his bits. They're like in the mother, when the shit goes down, you better be ready. And then him from the top, when the shit goes down. And if you don't believe me, go back and listen to that song now. He asked an X-rated question. Clipped it. See, there's an interesting one, like what Al was saying earlier, clip and clamp. Because like when you shoot something and you just touch it, you say you clipped it. So I'm going to have to look up the actual meaning of those words now, because I don't know, maybe even I've been saying clipped wrong. But yeah, like then I just clipped it. Oh, if we're on comedians and asking questions of the audience, those are some that, and this isn't for Tom Segura because I know he does a little bit of crowd work here and there, like bring him in a bit, but oh, a taste of Christina. Oh yeah, right, Hulk, I'm with you now. Yeah, oh yes, I would not kick her out of bed if she farted. But comedian, like another type of comedy I hate, those people or comedians that it's all crowd work. I'm looking at you, Russell Peters, Mr. fucking No Talent. Every single one of his shows is exactly the same fucking jokes over and over again. Oh, let's look for an Indian person. Oh, let's make a joke about Indian people, stereotypical. Let's look for a Chinese person. Let's make a stereotypical joke about Chinese people. That's his fucking act. I didn't even bother. Even his new show is free on YouTube. I'm not even going to bother watching it because I can probably guess exactly all the jokes he's going to say. But yeah, like those comedians that do crowd work all the time. There was once, my sister was out here a few years ago, before COVID, 2017 I want to say. So I took her to a comedy club because I was showing around Calgary and it's like one night, okay, like, I love comedy club, let's go there and we'll just have a meal and a laugh. So they put us near the front and it was the middle comedian who thought he was funny. And it wasn't just me, by the way, no one was laughing, this guy was terrible. And then like he's going, oh, you like husband and wife? And I went, no, it's my sister. And he's like, oh, that's a very strange date, isn't it? And because I'm in Calgary and it's very redneck, I said, well, that kind of thing is accepted here. I got a fucking laugh from the audience. He didn't. Yeah, to me it's lazy. Comedians that do all crowd work, it's fucking lazy. To me it tells me that they've got no material. Which, if you've never seen Jeff Ross, I'm sure he's got clips on YouTube. You watch Jeff Ross clips, you'll see he does the same joke over and over again to everyone. He just tweaks the words a little bit to fit who he's talking to. But he's just not fucking funny. He's an idiot. But apparently, like all the top comedians, they love him. But it's like, he's shit. You do realise he is shit. If you don't know, if you've got Netflix, Jeff Ross was the one who done there was a little mini episode thing and they called it Bumping Mics. Watch that and you'll see Jeff Ross, like he just tells the same joke over and over again. Oh, you're bald, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you've got long hair, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you've got bright pants, blah, blah. But it'll say the same fucking few words just by pointing out one thing that they're wearing or what they look like. I grazed it. There you go, Hawk. I grazed it. Yeah, I know you've alluded to it before, Josh. So yeah, I would love to hear that story. I took Kira when Kira was about 13. I took her to see Tom Segura because he came to Calgary. He's like, I want to go. And at the time, Kira would sit with me a lot more and like watch stand-up comedy. So it's like, do you want to come? I'm like, yeah. But the one comedian that we never miss. If he comes to Calgary, we never miss him. Weird Al Yankovic. Now I know, Josh, I know you're a fan. Weird Al Yankovic, as soon as we see tickets for him, it's like, yep, book him up. See, Mortified. That, I don't know if anyone's like using that word, Josh. I don't know if they still do. I haven't looked in years. There was a great podcast called Mortified. I loved it. What it was, like, they go around the world, like there's different branches in different countries. Basically what it is adults reading their childhood diaries. Like, it is funny. Like, it's not like crude funny or like adult, but just people are bored looking for things to listen to and stuff like that. Because sometimes where I work, like I work from home a lot, but a lot of it could be just like headphone. I'm listening to stuff and I'm just trying to figure stuff out. So I have like noise on. I need noise to concentrate. I know that's weird, but like I'll have podcasts on and stuff like that. But Mortified was actually really fun. Yeah, Weird Al, his new tour of the US, it starts next month. So usually he comes to Calgary about once every 2 or 3 years. So if he follows that trend, he should be coming up to Canada next year, like 2026. But yeah, I think it's in June he starts a tour, and I believe he's going to your state, Josh. Ah, your friends. Ah, so you're aware of it. Mortified. Yeah, that, and they actually, I think, on Netflix have a documentary about it, about how it all started. I would love, like, I don't have like childhood diaries, like moving from another country. Like, things have been lost, but I just love listening to it, like hearing people like tell their stories. Yeah, high school journal reading, like, and it's so funny, like hearing people like what they'd say and like all the crushes that they had on celebrities and. Right, should we do a disc for old times? Right, I'm going to go for 4 more minutes because it's 7:56 here. So I'm going to take it to 8 o'clock. Yeah, because I think I'm getting to that point where I'm getting tired now. Because now I am legitimately missing. Because I think I'm just getting tired. I was going for the disc then, by the way. Just in case anyone's like, fucking hell, we missed that bell by a mile. Go for the other disc. Who was it? Someone recently said they bought a gong. Or am I imagining that? Did someone say they bought a gong recently and was going to shoot it? And just again, because Benji did say that he sometimes watches my videos. So just to say it again, Benji, I really appreciate like what you did, that live. I know I joke around and all that a lot, but honestly, from the heart, I really appreciate what you've done. because he didn't have to, and so we were messaging back and forth. He's like, when do you want to do it? Like, I don't mind, you can do it whenever, because I'm at work during your time, so. And in the end, like, it was like, he said, I'll do it about 7 PM UK time. So I quickly checked my calendar at work, it's like, it's clear, block it off. It's still hot down. So that anyone who watched my videos near the start will remember when I done a tour of the basement. I used to have this big server that was over in that corner. But I got rid of that a few weeks ago because it threw out so much heat. It's still fucking hot down here. So, Josh, did your friend, was it like on one of the Mortified that was like part of the podcast recorded, or just in general? Because I know they're all over the place as well. I think if you just look up Mortified podcast or Mortified Diary, and you'll find it. But it's mainly in the US. See, you get decent stuff in the US, like Mortified doing tours and podcasts and all that. We get to know what a flipper and spinner is. You get all the fun entertainment. It's just fair. That's how it works. It's just what life is like. You just got to accept it. One thing I do want to try and stop doing, I'm finding that after a while of shooting, my neck aches, and it's because every time I release I tense my neck. I've noticed that I do it. I've got to try and stop doing that, because that's what tires me out more. It's like shit like that, so I've got to relax, got to be more zen. Small comedy club there. Do you get yucks in the US? They're big here. Like every province, every city in Canada has a yucks. So we've got 3 that I know of. There's yucks, the Comedy Cave, but I don't know if that's still around. That was around before COVID. And I think it moved, but I haven't heard from it. And then the other one is the Laugh Stop. But it's mainly yucks or the Laugh Stop. That's where like the big comedians go, if they're not in theatres and stuff like that. Also, thanks for pointing that out, Hulk. Not being sarcastic, yeah, I do. Like, I'm trying to stop doing that, tilt the head, because I think I was chatting with Smo, and because I noticed that that's what I was trying to do. Like, he cants his frame. I noticed that, you canting your frame a bit, and he actually said, yeah, so I don't have to tilt my head. So yeah, I should do that, because a few months ago I had to keep getting like the cortisone injections. So you are right, I do need to do. I know what I'm going to do. When I go out shopping, I'm going to get one of those aeroplane blow up pillow things. And then I'm going to wear that, just so I can't tilt my head. Because yeah, that it is putting a lot of strain on my neck, and it does ache after all. I've got no one who loves me to give me a massage. Right, I was going for the, let me go for the disc. Let me see if I can get a disc, because now I'm canting the frame a bit. Right, so I'm kind of on target if I can. I've got to remember that. See, Al, I may have to redo my gizmos. I've got, Al will know 11 days, whatever hours, blah blah blah. 2 hours and something. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and change my gizmos. No yuck. So yeah, it's called yuck. Yuck. It's YUK. But I'm sure you've probably got in the US. I bet there's a chain of comedy clubs that are all across. But that's the one here. If anyone comes to Canada and you're like, oh, I want to go to a comedy club, you just look up Yuck Yucks. And if you're in like one of the main cities, you'll find it. Yeah, and I don't know what I'll have to like be more to be all hippie now. Be more mindful of it. You are right, Hawk. Like, because I wasn't doing it at the start, but I noticed as my session goes on, I start tensing up. So I think I might have to like rethink all of my gizmos. Not all of them. A lot of them still go, but I'm gonna have to try and keep the head straight. Yeah, I obviously can shoot it still and be fairly accurate, but yeah, my neck is actually hurting. Right, so I'll do 3 more shots. Sorry, I did say I'd only go to 8 o'clock. So 3 more shots, this being number 1, because yeah, my neck is definitely hurting. One. And you don't either. That one. Right, last shot. I'll do it on a disc because I want to end in a hit. What is it about ending a video and you're like, it's got to end on a hit? Because it doesn't have to, but it just feels like you should. Right, it's a final shot and then I'll let you all go. You've had enough of me now, so... Okay, I missed, but fuck it. See, I'm going to break the rules. I'm going to end on a miss. Because it's just the kind of guy I am. Right, well, thank you everyone for joining in and keeping me company and keeping me semi-sane tonight. I will keep your eye out. I might try and go live tomorrow. So it all depends. As long as it's not raining, you may get an outside one. But enjoy your evenings and your nights, everyone. May see you tomorrow. If not, it'll be soon.